All right, Phillips on the ramp right now. And Jeff Phillips, as well as the other competitors, are being judged upon style, grace, and of course difficulty of the maneuvers which they're performing and the way that they put them together. Phillips' big layback grind right there. He's a big guy himself, about 6'1", about 180 pounds. Jeff Phillips. Blunt right there, difficult trick, and Jeff's got to be pleased with that run. Lance Mountain now rolling in. Big backside air to start off his run. Lance skating real powerful in this competition. He's got a training facility at his home in Los Angeles where he lives with his wife and son. Lance showing some great skating ability here. Frontside air, alley-oop. Frontside grind. Lance body jar. Hitting his tail on the re-entry. It's a difficult maneuver. As well as that eggplant. Lance staying on it, looking real good right here. One-footed invert. Real nice, stylish move. Mixing it up with some sliding tricks now. Comes in with that revert. Stoked. Steve Caballero dropping in now. Starts off with a big backside air. Stevie from San Jose, California. Another long-time professional. Been skating professional now for at least 7 years. Stevie has all the basic tricks down, like that slider to fakie, and does have some of his own, but he's off. Definitely one thing you don't want to do. The judges score down for falling. Ken Park. Ken Park from San Diego, California. Ken is probably the most well-known hand plant innovator. Has a number of stylish hand plants that he's developed, like that eggplant, one-footed right there. Oh, and there's a neon invert. Ken looking real strong. If he can hold it together, this is going to be a great run for him. Powerful. He can break some big airs just like that one. One-footed right there. Ken looking great. Oh, but he's off. Ken falling off, and the judges will be scoring him down. Micke Alba now on the ramp. Micke, another long-time professional veteran. In fact, Micke is probably the most experienced professional skateboarder here.
Yes, in fact, skateboarding runs in his family. Mickey's brother Steve is also a pro. We'll meet up with him later in the program.
Now 23 years old, 10 years of professional experience, and showing it with strong moves like that in the air, a little bit of tweakage on there. Slide and roll shuffle, Micke Alba, strong run. Frontside grind, stand up. Frontside invert, oh, and he stayed on it. Micke, yeah. Judges like that kind of ability to stay on, even in a crucial situation. Micke up, and he's happy about that run. Now Chritsian Hosoi dropping in, lip slide all the way across the deck. It's a disaster backside. Big backside air. Chritsian is most well known for his stylish high airs. Look at that. That's a McTwist. He busts out with a McTwist. Long traveling alley-oop backside and takes his foot off on that judo air. Chritsian definitely rips when it comes to getting air. Look at that, in the air, just completely upside down. Chritsian, powerful, compact person. Only stands about 5'6", but probably weighs about 150 pounds. Very good run right there, Chritsian Hosoi. Dropping in, Gator, Mark Anthony. Gator seems to be skating real well today. Let's find out his perspective on this ramp.
Now we're spoiled. We have perfect ramps, but they're too big, you know. The Texans are fine because they like big things.
They put that channel in there to make it difficult. It's like an obstacle on the ramp. Gator working that thing every run, going back and forth across the channel. That's called a saran wrap. Look at that, back and forth across the channel. The judges are looking for that kind of line right there. He's just working the ramp. Now coming across the long wall with this with the lip slide and a fast plant to fakie. Gator powering out a good run. That's a Crail slide right there, sliding on the tail. Oh, and he's off. He's off right at time, though. Judge is stoked on that run. Tony Magnusson dropping in. Tony, originally from Sweden, part of that Swedish skate movement that started in the late 70s, came here to America to practice at the Del Mar Skate Ranch, and he stayed here. He's now been here for about 5 years. Tony Magnusson, also well known for his ability to catch major air, get way above the ramp. Takes a lot of skill, and obviously it takes a lot of guts to be able to pull off these kind of airs. At least 7 feet above the top of the ramp right there. A lot of commitment on the line from Tony Magnusson. Gaining a lot of speed on that 50-50, goes to air to fakie, rides up and does not turn around the air. Oh, and he hung up on that one. Oh, it's amazing that he's still on the board, but that's what it is to be a professional. You hold on to it instead of bailing. Tony, yeah, big smile on his face right there. And here's a man who will just blow your mind, Chris Miller. We talked to Chris earlier. Let's find out what he has to say about this ramp.
Yeah, I think this ramp's great. I think as far as the transitions and the amount of vertical go, I think this is about the best ramp that I've ridden.
It looks like he's almost actually going faster than the rest of the riders. Oh, and he's off on that one. Lean air, crossbone lean air, trick he invented, he falls on. Tony Hawk. What else can be said about him? Qualified in first, Tony Hawk. Every variation known to man. Tony Hawk busts out with a McTwist. Yes, one of the hardest tricks in skateboarding. There's a new trick that you'll see Tony doing. Oh, and he falls. Oh, Tony slams on that invert.
Coming up, fast footwork from skating's famed freestylers, plus street style and more ramp action.
Jeff Phillips dropping in. Powerful Phillips, big frontside air. He's got to put it all on the line right here. Oh, and he falls, and that's going to be it. Ends his run prematurely. Lance Mountain. Oh, big McTwist right there. Lance Mountain almost falling on that one, but hanging on. Working the whole ramp, Lance Mountain, showing that he is a consummate professional, doing all the tricks, taking all the risks. Oh, frontside air with maximum compression to get over that channel. Lance Mountain building up lots of speed and almost hanging up on that backside air. Lance stalling an invert and going 50-50 to fakie. Attacking the wall frontside, that is, with his face towards the wall. Now backside again with that fast plant. And that's to fakie, going backwards, showing all 3 different ways you can ride a skateboard. Oh, and he falls. Lance Mountain slams on that one. He looks very disappointed.
Steve Caballero drops in. Earlier we spoke to Steve about how it feels to compete in 2 separate events in one competition.
I'd rather have just a plain street contest, because then you can concentrate on that, and a plain ramp contest, because you concentrate on that. It's like when you have both of them together, you get real tired, and you want to concentrate on one event, really, to do good. It's pretty hard to do good in both, but some guys can.
And Steve is definitely one of those guys who can excel in both.
Stevie definitely pulling it all out right here. And frontside slide and roll, another amazingly hard trick. The level of difficulty has gone way up for Stevie, who's trying to fight his way into those top money positions. Stevie, with the final seconds of his run, doing all he can, sliding it out, and he's going to be satisfied at that. Stevie Caballero.